First thing first, gotta thank Jesus. Second. I wonder what this is about. Man goes nuts after police discover body at his house.
Hey! Oh, get down! And I was smoking weed. That's all I was smoking. The just had to put something in it. Made me feel weird. Sat at the table and lunged at me with a knife right there. I had to defend myself.
You sure you don't need EMS check out?
Oh, can I see your gun, bro?
No.
Just get a couple.
One more pat him down real quick. Hey!
Hey, don't do that, buddy.
Don't do that.
Back down.
Ronnie and Ronnie Jr. right here.
Ronnie, what is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears.
Around 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, March 13th of 2021, the Land Florida Dispatch receives a chilling 911 phone call from 30-year-old Colby Parker, who just happens to be the person holding the severed body parts seen in this unbelievable footage.
All right, sir, go ahead.
I like to pour the incident.
Now, from the beginning, what happened first?
Well, I just got done cooking some dinner for us, and the knife was on the table, and he just like boked out out of.
And how long ago did this
Scared
happen?
to death. I'm scared to death.
How long ago did this happen?
Just happened.
Okay. Like 5 minutes ago, or?
About 3 minutes ago. I'm so nervous right now. I just need y'all here. I need y'all here now before I lose it.
However, the excitement in his voice indicates that he might have already lost it. Colby informs the dispatch operator that he's just been attacked by his 77-year-old grandfather, Renald Wells Sr. But there's much more to the story. He fails to mention the gory details surrounding the disturbing ordeal. However, police will learn soon enough.
All right.
In this type of situation, it seems the officer would have told Colby to back away from the body and should have immediately placed him in handcuffs. And because there are 2 officers on the scene, it would be standard procedure to secure Colby in the back of the police cruiser.
Under his arm.
Dog. I didn't even.
The dog?
Yeah. I didn't even know after it happened.
Where's the... Who did it? Where's the knife at? Who?
Right here. The pot, smoking the pot, and as soon as back 3rd or 4th hit, something like that, he just freaked out.
The officer checks for any sign of life, but it's clear that Renald is dead. Even more disturbing, it appears that he's been savagely murdered, as the victim has endured several stab wounds. Shockingly, these don't compare to the other gruesome injuries. In addition, he's also missing a large chunk of skin from his right forearm, almost as if the flesh has been flayed. And, most sickening of all, both of Renald's ears have been viciously cut off. The officer also takes note of Colby's arms and hands that are drenched in blood, but it's not his own.
Who else is here?
Just me and my dog.
All right, do me a favor. Come out here. Walk me through over time. So you guys are on the front porch, and then what happened?
At this point, the officer has taken Colby away from the body in an effort to find out what might have led to such brutality. In addition, this would be a good time for officers to call for backup, make sure there are no more victims, and ensure an offender is not still at the scene. Before questioning, Colby should be placed in cuffs and secured in the cruiser. An officer could inform Colby that he's not under arrest, and he's only being detained until they can make sense of the situation. After all, officer safety is the #1 priority.
I'm sitting here smoking some weed I got from right here down the road, and all I do is smoke weed. Right. I stopped. I've been clean for like 3 months now, 2 months now, something like that. I don't remember. And I told myself I wasn't gonna smoke weed, but my pop said it's cool as long as I stay away from all the other. You know what I mean? That's all I was smoking. The just had to put something in it. Made me feel weird. And then that sat at the table and lunged at me with a knife right there. I had to defend myself.
Colby is going off on tangents, and this is distracting the officers. His clarification that smoking weed is all he does would immediately cause officers to suspect the opposite. It seems he's been using something other than marijuana and is not clean. Officers could inquire as to who Pop is and what all the other bull is as well. If the knife really was right there and not in his hand, it's unclear why Colby felt compelled to defend himself. Despite Colby's vague explanation, there is something that he's not telling the officers. In actuality, his seemingly innocent facade is masking a most evil secret.
That's probably Yankee. All right, so you sure you don't need EMS check out?
You say you're feeling funny. You want them to at least check your vitals, make sure everything's okay? I don't want to not give you medical attention if you think something's wrong.
Yes, I need medical attention. Yes, like now.
Okay. Calm down. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, come up this way.
Colby seems to be rather unpredictable.
From the look of it, it looked like he got laced with K2 or some shit. I think I'm not a drug connoisseur, you know what I'm saying, but he geeking off something splendid.
But his behavior takes a drastic turn for the worse when he decides to test his limits with the officers.
Use the view and just get a couple.
One more pat him down real quick. Hey,
Hey, don't do that, buddy.
don't do that.
That's not
Sit
good.
back down.
You're gonna keep acting like that. It's gonna get bad. Okay?
While the officers do a good job of telling Colby to calm down, he should have already been cuffed at this point.
Oh, can I see your gun, bro?
No.
There's definitely nobody else in the house, okay?
There's a dog that's aggressive. Other than that, I don't know where Junior is. I asked and he didn't know.
If a security sweep wasn't already performed at the property, it should have been by now.
Oh.
What?
Junior,
Yeah.
Ronnie and Ronnie Junior right here.
Ronnie. Okay, what is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears. Can you hold those out for me? So I'll take these from you. I got it. Let go.
The officer must not have searched Colby, evidenced by the human ears that have been located on his person. Officer safety is essential, as mentioned previously. Colby should have been searched for weapons and drugs, and items that could poke the officer, such as needles. In addition, the officer should have had Colby put the ears down, so they could be placed in evidence without being touched. As a side note, it's usually easy to identify detectives at a crime scene, as they often have their hands in their pockets to avoid touching anything. Colby states that one of the severed ears belongs to that of his uncle, Renald Wells Jr., while the other is from Renald Wells Sr., prompting officers to think that there may be more than just one victim. And now, Colby is their number one suspect.
Hey! Get down!
Taser! No. Taser.
You might have to shoot him, man.
Trying to get the barrel.
Yo!
He's trying to get the gun.
You might have to shoot him.
Taser.
Bro, it's 2v1. It's 2v1.
We're fighting him.
It appears that the taser did not make full contact with Colby. When activated, a taser is very effective, provided both probes make contact with the subject. Colby is quickly placed under arrest following the shocking attack, but the unbelievable story is far from over. Authorities have yet to discover the truth behind the gruesome death of Renald Wells Sr., and if he may be just one of two victims. When Colby is brought in for questioning, he initially states that he and his grandfather were sitting on the porch when all of a sudden Renald supposedly grabbed a knife from the table and began to attack him. But eventually Colby's story will drastically change, revealing a sick and twisted chain of events.
Something came over me, and I had to defend myself. It was either me or him.
So where did the bat come into play?
Right there on the ground.
Did you hit him with the bat?
Yes, I had to.
Where did you hit him?
In the head.
Was that before you got the knife
I don't
or after?
remember. It happens. Everything happened so fast.
In addition to finding Renald's lifeless body on the porch, officers would also discover an aluminum bat covered in blood.
Did you stab him with the knife?
Yes, sir.
How many times?
I think 5.
Do you know where in his body those 5 were?
The chest and the throat.
The chest and the
Where the
throat.
heart is.
Okay.
And
So were you going for the heart?
once I realized what happened,
So you intended to kill him. That's why you stabbed him.
well, to defend myself,
But
yes.
you intended to kill him because you went for his heart and his throat,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes,
So you
sir.
intended to kill him.
I had to.
Okay. You had the knife and the bat, correct?
Yes, but not in the
How was he
hand.
fighting back? You had both weapons. You'd already hit him in the head with a bat as hard as you could, right?
Yes.
So how did he fight back laying on the floor?
I just wanted to make sure it was done.
You wanted to make sure he was dead. Is that what you mean by done?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because he was growing old and frail. He was old, and that's what happened.
So you weren't trying to kill him out of self-defense. You were trying to put him out of his misery, right?
No,
You just wanted to kill him.
no.
Pass away Thursday?
Yes,
Did you want him to be with her, so you just wanted to help him along his way?
yes.
Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
So you just killed him because you wanted to kill him. There's no truth to this fight stuff.
It's unknown if this is truly the case, but it seems the investigator could potentially be implanting false memories into the mind of someone who claims to be under the influence of marijuana. It's also worth considering that perhaps Colby might be under the influence of K2, which is a synthetic form of marijuana based on his behavior. While K2 users typically report some effects similar to those experienced with marijuana, such as elevated mood, feelings of relaxation, and altered perception, additional effects could include symptoms of psychosis, extreme anxiety, confusion, paranoia, and hallucinations. Individuals who have used synthetic marijuana and have been taken to emergency rooms have shown severe side effects, including a rapid heart rate, vomiting, violent behavior, and thoughts of ending their own lives. In a shocking turn of events, Colby confesses that he had every intention of horrifically murdering his own grandfather. But his motive was far from what anyone could have anticipated. He claims to have killed Renal so that he could be reunited with his late wife, Sandra Wells, who passed away only 1 week prior.
He knew everything was about to happen.
Was he facing you or was he facing away when you hit him with the bat?
He was facing me.
So he saw it coming. So you hit him here, 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 here. Where'd you hit him with the bat?
Once or twice in the face, and a third time in the back of the head, I think.
So you swung the bat more than once.
I think it was once or twice, yeah.
Okay. So he goes down on the floor. He's laying there facing you. Then what do you do?
That's when I finished it.
Tell me what you did. Finished it.
Well, after I hit him with the bat, I had to pull the knife, and I got him 4 or 5 times in the chest, in the throat, and I got his ears.
You cut his ears off?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I don't know.
You have to have an idea. Who the hell does that?
It was a spur of the moment.
Trophies? Did you plan on? Why are you smiling? I don't think it's friggin' funny for a
I'm
minute,
not
man.
smiling. I'm nervous. Followed my heart. Something told me it needed to be done.
Although Colby admits to the brutal murder, he maintains that the dog had actually been the one to viciously rip the skin off of Renal's forearm. However, it would be confirmed that both of the severed ears belonged to his grandfather. In addition to Renal's injuries, police would also find several cuts to his arms and hands, indicating that he was trying to defend himself against the terrifying attack. When authorities finally made their way into the home, they were met with a house of horrors. They found a large kitchen knife sitting on the table. The weapon was dripping fresh blood onto the floor. However, it should be noted that the fact that the coffee table wasn't broken and the items on it weren't disturbed indicates that a struggle didn't occur at this location. But things would become all the more disturbing when police located a horrifying apron hanging in Colby's bedroom. The garment read, "The Family Butcher." Attached to it were 2 plastic ears, coated in fake blood. The apron was hanging from what appeared to be a plastic head and hands, while the hands were also painted with fake blood. However, they were unable to locate Renal Wells Jr. inside of the home. It appears that only Colby and his grandfather were present when Colby decided to commit the unthinkable. In April of 2022, Colby was convicted of second-degree murder, along with several other charges. He was ultimately sentenced to 50 years behind bars.
I'm very surprised he didn't get sentenced to death. I saw a case where a dude similar to this, honestly, he got into it was premeditated. It was first degree. They set this dude up. They set him up. The girls set him up, telling him to come over Then everybody jumped on him. Then the dude ended up shooting him and chopping his body up, putting him in a fire, started playing with his tongue, bro, and his teeth, bro. Nah. So that's kind of what it was with this. He cut his ears off and was showing them off. He's lucky he didn't get death. I'm surprised he didn't get life. Honestly, that's kind of wild that he didn't. But that's about it.